All right, Naz, everything that this team has been through continues to go through. What type of resilience has this group shown you in the playoffs so far?
Got a bunch of toughness. A lot of guys who, who's been through a lot, who've been through situations, have been here before in these type of situations. The previous 2 years and before that, maybe the last 5 actually. We kind of know what adversity looks like in a matter of different ways. Just kind of try to figure out and rectify it and understand, okay, that's what we got to do, and that's how we're dealing with it.
After the elbow that you took to the face and the ejection by Wemby, you know he's going to come out passionate tonight, ready to go. How do you counter that?
I mean, just keep doing what we do. Keep being us. Just don't let, their game as a team affect, what we do. They're going to try to play fast, which has been pretty effective for them, but we're kind of pretty much locked in on, a lot of key factors, and that's one of them. But just making sure, we handle business, keep being physical, keep being solid, and just keep playing a smart brand of basketball.
The league decided that there's no further punishment for Wemby besides the ejection. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm happy. I mean, I'm happy. I mean, I just want to be able to play full healthy team, full team. Get a chance to compete against them and at full capacity and just make things happen and make things make things in our favor. So I mean, I don't really mind it. I mean, I don't really care. I just want to hoop, and I'm sure he wants to hoop. And I mean, that's part of the basketball. It's playoffs. So I mean, that's something. I'm sure we both are. Everybody on the team has that same mindset. Both teams. And like I said, it is what it is. I'm actually happy.
Appreciate that answer. Your coach has talked about your defense. Ant has even said when you're defending at a high level, this team is hard to beat. What kind of impact? We know what you can do on offense. What kind of impact do you want to have on that end?
Huge presence, whether it's on the ball or defending at the rim, making my presence felt. We can get to a lot of lineups as well if I'm defending at a high level. I could be at the 3. We're very, very, very hard to beat when I'm at the 3. But like I said, like they said, just being consistent on defensive end and making plays happen.
Appreciate the time.
Yep.
I love Naz Reid's answer. We want the Spurs at full strength, okay? That's how we want to win the series. But also, he's been pivotal so far for the Timberwolves. He's scored at least in double figures the last 7 games for them. Been probably the most consistent player outside of Anthony Edwards, especially as he's dealt with those injuries. So his impact in this series is very important. He kind of spoke to it a little bit in that interview with Zora, too, Melo.
Well, he did. I mean, first of all, shout out to Naz for that answer. I mean, we didn't want Wemby to be suspended. We want to see the smoke. We want to see the action. And I think Minnesota wants to see that action and Wemby out there. But he also, he said pain is a weakness that's leaving the body, right? So to me, that tells me where their mentality is at. And that's their MO. They're physical. They're making Wemby work for everything that's out there. They're tough. They walk the walk. They talk the talk. So I love where they at right now, and they're a very confident group. Ant Edwards is back to Ben, Ant back-to-back 30s. So Ant is leading that group ever since he got back into the starting lineup. And Naz Reid, you mentioned that. Naz he's playing like a starter off the bench, right? So when it comes to his performance and his productivity, he's giving you that. That's the confidence that he's bringing off of that bench for that second unit. So it's beautiful to see Naz just in that mindset. And he took that elbow like a G. So now we back tonight.
And don't remember, he kind of rolled his ankle a little bit, too. Like, he got beat up, basically, essentially, in Game 4, but was able to come back and play the remainder of the game.
Yeah, if I'm looking at this from Minnesota's perspective, we're up, meaning how I feel about this series. One, because we frustrated your best player, and we got him out of character, right? So I feel good about what we have been doing. Now, we haven't been shooting the ball, and I'm talking about we. They haven't been shooting the ball in particularly well, but, this is a physical team, right? And the way they play is they beat you up, and hopefully this series prolongs, and they have the strength and the stamina to win a 6 or 7-game series. So that's their mantra. That's what they live by. They've been here, the last 2-3 years. They know what it takes to get to the Western Conference Finals, whereas San Antonio, I'm not saying they're young and experienced. This is a very good team, and they can win a championship this year. But they still learning on the fly. So I like where Minnesota is. I like that they have Wemby frustrated, and let's see how he approaches the game today.
That was great analysis. Whose day is this today? Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
ABC.
The best analysis.
Yeah. We wanted to break that down. That was great analysis. Right there. Happy birthday. We ain't gonna let you get out of here without letting the people know. We talk about Minnesota though.
Minnesota.
But no, more brownies for you. No more.
I'm gonna be so nice to him the rest of the night.
We had to let the people know. But I agree with everything you guys are saying. I love Naz's approach. And one thing he said is, like, when he's playing the three, he's a problem because he has the ability to post up. He has the ability to play fast. And he has a pretty darn good handle to where he can get to what they need. So Minnesota's ability to play different lineups is a matchup problem. The problem is, can they stop that other guy on the other end? And how do you do that? I think tonight, you can't give Wemby the same dose, the same look. You can't give. He needs to see different bodies, from Naz to Rudy to McDaniels. I even throw a smaller guard on there just to throw him off and to continue to frustrate him. Because if Rudy's not on the court because of frustration, you give yourselves a chance to win. Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.